Sometimes, a single moment changes everything. A moment so small, so ordinary, that you almost miss it. A conversation, a smile, a stranger who walks into your life and leaves something behind that shatters everything you thought you knew about the world. This is that story, and it begins with a black card on a white tablecloth. Charleston, South Carolina, April 14th. A Tuesday afternoon bathed in golden light. The restaurant, an elegant place called the Harbor View, sits quietly on the waterfront. White linens, crystal glasses catching the sun. The kind of place where conversations are soft and secrets are kept. Jennifer Hayes is 27 years old. Dark hair pulled back, tired eyes that still manage to smile. She's been a waitress here for 3 years. Good at her job. Excellent, actually. But invisible, the way service workers often are. She's clearing table 7 when she sees it. The couple who sat there, gone. But on the table, 2 things remain: a handwritten note and a black American Express card, not just any card. A Centurion card, the kind with no spending limit, the kind most people never see in their lifetime. Jennifer's hands freeze. Her heart stops. The note is folded once. Her name, Jennifer, written in elegant script on the outside. She looks around. The dining room is half empty. Afternoon lull. No one watching. She picks up the note, unfolds it slowly. Her breath catches. Dear Jennifer, what you did today you'll never fully understand. But I will remember it for the rest of my life. This card is yours. No limit. No strings. Use it. Change your life. You saved mine. Adam. Jennifer reads it again. Then again. The words blur. Her hands shake. What she did today? She barely remembers the table. A man and woman. Mid-30s maybe. The woman upset, crying softly. The man, Adam apparently, looking lost. Desperate, Jennifer had approached carefully. Is everything all right? Can I get you anything? The woman had been Italian. Tourist, distraught, speaking rapid Italian mixed with broken English. Something about a canceled flight. A missed funeral. Her grandmother in Naples. The devastation of being too late, and Jennifer. Jennifer had done something simple. She spoke Italian. Fluent. Natural. Her semester abroad in Florence 6 years ago suddenly mattering in a way she never imagined. Mi dispiace tanto. I'm so sorry. Let me help you. For 15 minutes, Jennifer sat with them, translated, made phone calls, found an alternative flight, held the woman's hand while she cried, offered tissues, compassion, presence. It was nothing, just kindness. The kind of thing any decent person would do, wasn't it? But apparently, to Adam, it was everything. Jennifer stares at the card. Black, heavy, real. Her manager, David, appears at her elbow. Table 7 paid already. Yes. Her voice sounds distant, mechanical. They're gone. Good. Table 12 needs water. Jennifer nods. Slips the card and note into her apron pocket. Her hands won't stop shaking. She moves through the rest of her shift in a daze. Pouring water. Taking orders. Smiling automatically. But her mind is spinning. Who leaves a card like that? Who is Adam? What did she really do that mattered so much? And the biggest question, the one that terrifies and thrills her simultaneously. What happens now? That evening, Jennifer sits in her studio apartment. Small. Cramped. The best she can afford on a waitress salary. Student loans from her abandoned degree. Rent that takes half her paycheck. Dreams deferred so long they've become ghosts. She holds the card under the lamp. Turns it over. Studies every detail. It's real. No expiration date. Just a name embossed in the corner. Adam Westfield. She Googles the name. Her screen fills with results. Adam Westfield. Tech entrepreneur. Founder of Latitude Software. Net worth estimated at $2.3 billion. Featured in Forbes. TED Talks. Philanthropy work. And recently, a divorce. Finalized 3 months ago. Public. Messy. His ex-wife's new relationship with his former business partner splashed across tabloids. Jennifer reads article after article. Pictures of Adam at galas. Award ceremonies. Always smiling. Always composed, but today he looked different. Broken, raw, human. The woman with him, his sister maybe. The articles mention a sister. Isabella lives in Italy. The pieces start clicking together. Isabella visiting. Emergency back home. grandmother dying. Flight canceled. Adam trying to fix the unfixable, helpless. And then Jennifer, speaking Italian, solving the problem, giving them hope. She closes her laptop, stares at the card, 27 years old, working double shifts, living paycheck to paycheck, dreams of finishing her degree, opening her own restaurant someday, traveling, living, all impossible. Until now, the card sits on her coffee table, silent, powerful, waiting. Jennifer doesn't sleep that night. She thinks about what's possible, what's right, what it means to accept something like this from a stranger. But mostly, she thinks about what Adam wrote. You saved mine. What did he mean? How did 15 minutes of kindness save a life? And why does she feel like, somehow, her life was saved today too? 3 days pass. Jennifer carries the card everywhere. In her apron pocket at work, her purse at home. Always there, always present. A weight that feels both terrifying and liberating. She hasn't used it. Not once, because using it means accepting. And accepting means, what exactly? That she's worthy. That 15 minutes of human decency deserves this? That a billionaire's gratitude can erase years of struggle? It feels wrong. Too easy, unearned, but also, it feels like a lifeline. The universe saying, maybe it's your turn. On Thursday morning, Jennifer makes a decision. She's going to return it, find Adam Westfield, give back the card, explain that she can't accept it, that what she did, anyone would have done. She searches online, finds the headquarters of Latitude Software, downtown Charleston. A modern glass building, she calls, gets transferred 3 times, finally reaches an assistant named Rebecca. I need to speak with Adam Westfield. It's personal. Rebecca's voice is polite but guarded. Mr. Westfield isn't taking unsolicited calls. What is this regarding? I'm returning something he left me. Something valuable. A pause. Your name? Jennifer Hayes. Another pause. Longer. Hold, please. The hold music plays. Jennifer's heart pounds. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe Jennifer? Man's voice, deep, warm, tired Adam. Mr. Westfield, I'm the waitress. From the Harbor View. Tuesday afternoon. I know who you are. His voice softens. How are you? The question surprises her. I'm confused about the card. Ah, he sounds almost sad. You're calling to return it. Yes, I can't accept this. What I did wasn't Jennifer. He interrupts gently. Can we meet? Talk in person. I owe you an explanation. She hesitates. You don't owe me anything. Please. One conversation. 30 minutes. Then, if you still want to return it, I'll understand. Something in his voice. Vulnerability, the same brokenness she saw 3 days ago. Okay, she whispers. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., Common Grounds on Meeting Street. Do you know it? I do. Thank you, Jennifer. For everything. The line goes dead. Jennifer stares at her phone. Her hands, still shaking. Friday morning arrives too quickly. Jennifer changes outfits 4 times. Settles on simple. Jeans, white blouse. She's not trying to impress anyone, just be herself. Common Grounds is busy. Morning rush, lawyers, students with laptops. Adam sits in the back corner. Dark jeans, gray sweater. No pretense. He looks ordinary, except for his eyes. Those carry weight, stories, pain. He sees her, stands, smiles tentatively. Jennifer, thank you for coming. They shake hands, sit. An awkward silence stretches. A server appears, coffee, black for him. Latte for her. When they're alone, Adam speaks first. I imagine this feel strange. Jennifer laughs nervously. That's putting it mildly. I want to explain. About Tuesday. About the card. She nods, waits. Adam takes a breath, his voice quiet, heavy with emotion. My sister Isabella called that morning. Our grandmother in Naples. Not doing well. Isabella needed to get there, fast. She flew in from Milan. We went straight to the airport. He pauses, but the flight was canceled. Weather in Atlanta. No alternatives until the next day. Isabella. She broke down, saying she'd never forgive herself if she didn't make it in time. Jennifer remembers the woman's tears. I tried everything, Adam continues. Called every airline. Private charters. Nothing. I felt helpless. This man with all these resources, and I couldn't help my own sister. His jaw tightens. We went to your restaurant. Needed to sit. Think. Isabella couldn't stop crying. And I was drowning. He looks at Jennifer now, direct, honest, then you appeared. This waitress who saw us, really saw us. You didn't just take our order. You asked what was wrong. And when Isabella spoke in Italian, you answered her. Jennifer's throat tightens. You made phone calls. Found a route through Charlotte. The connection we'd missed. You held her hand. Told her she'd make it. A tear rolls down Adam's cheek. You gave us hope, Jennifer. When I had none, you reminded me that kindness still exists. That people still see each other. The coffee arrives. Neither touches it, so yes, Adam says quietly. The card is yours. Not as payment, as gratitude. Use it. Don't use it. But please, don't give it back. Because what you gave me, I can never return. Jennifer can't speak. Tears stream down her face. She finally understands. It was never about the money, it was about being seen. They sit in silence for a long moment. Around them, the coffee shop hums with life. Conversations, laughter, the hiss of the espresso machine. But at their table, stillness, a shared understanding that transcends words. Jennifer wipes her eyes, tries to smile. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. Adam's voice is gentle. I just needed you to understand that this isn't charity. It's not pity. It's gratitude, pure and simple. She nods slowly, looks down at her hands. Did she make it? To Naples? Adam's face softens. She did. Thanks to you. She was there when our grandmother passed. 2 days later, she got to say goodbye. Hold her hand. That gift. It's priceless. I'm glad. Jennifer's voice cracks. I'm so glad. My grandmother lived 94 years, Adam continues. She survived a war. Immigrated alone. Built a life from nothing. She was extraordinary, and Isabella got to honor that. Because of you, he pauses. Takes a sip of coffee. His first. You know what's strange? My grandmother always said, La gentilezza è la lingua che I sordi possono sentire e I ciechi possono vedere. Kindness is the language the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Jennifer's breath catches. Mark Twain said something similar. Did he? Adam smiles. Maybe wisdom transcends borders, languages, time. They fall into comfortable silence again. But this time, it feels different. Less heavy, more connected. Can I ask you something? Jennifer ventures. Anything. Why did you leave the card? I mean, you could have just thanked me. Written a note. Sent flowers. Why this? Adam considers the question. His fingers trace the rim of his coffee cup. Because, he says slowly, I know what it's like to feel stuck, trapped by circumstances, working yourself to exhaustion just to survive. I've been there, Jennifer blinks. You? But you're a billionaire? He laughs without humor. Now yes, but 15 years ago? I was a kid from Detroit. Single mom. 3 jobs between us. I worked in restaurants too, dishwasher, busboy. I know that life, Jennifer. She stares at him. Seeing him differently now, I got lucky. Adam continues. Right place. Right time. Right idea. But I never forgot what it felt like to be one emergency away from losing everything. To have dreams you can't afford to chase. He leans forward, eyes intense. You have a light in you, Jennifer. I saw it Tuesday. The way you treated Isabella, the care you put into helping strangers. That's rare. That's valuable. And people like you deserve a chance. Not someday. Not when life finally eases up. Now, Jennifer's heart pounds. I don't know if I can accept this. It feels too big. Too much? Then start small, Adam suggests. Use it for something that matters to you. Something you've been putting off. Waiting for, dreaming about, she thinks. Her mind racing through possibilities. Her student loans. The degree she never finished. Culinary school, travel. The restaurant she's always wanted to open. What would you do? She asks quietly. If you were me? Adam smiles. That's not my decision. It's yours. But I'll tell you what I hope you do. What? Something that makes you happy. Something that reminds you that life isn't just about surviving. It's about living, thriving, becoming who you were meant to be. Jennifer feels tears threatening again. Why do you care? You don't even know me. I know enough, Adam says simply. I know you stopped your entire day to help a crying stranger. I know you speak Italian because you studied abroad, which means you love learning, experiencing other cultures. I know you work at the Harbor View, one of the best restaurants in Charleston, which means you care about quality, excellence. He pauses. And I know you called to return this card, which means you have integrity. You're honest. You don't take what you haven't earned. But Jennifer, you earned this. More than you know. She looks at him. Really looks past the expensive clothes, the wealth, the success. She sees someone who understands, who remembers, who wants to give back in the only way he knows how. Okay, she whispers, okay. I'll keep it. I'll use it carefully, meaningfully. Adam's face breaks into a genuine smile, the first real one she's seen from him. Good, that's all I ask. He reaches across the table, offers his hand. She takes it. Thank you, Jennifer, for Tuesday, for today, for being exactly who you are. She squeezes his hand. Thank you. For seeing me. They finish their coffee, talk about smaller things. Charleston, favorite restaurants, books, music. The conversation flows easily now, naturally. When they finally stand to leave, Adam hesitates. Can I ask you something now? Of course, if you use the card. If it helps you build something, create something, become something. Will you let me know? I'd like to see what happens. What do you do with this chance? Jennifer smiles. I will. I promise. They part ways on Meeting Street. Adam heading back to his office. Jennifer, walking slowly toward the harbor. The card sits in her purse. No longer a weight, now a key. A key to a door she didn't know existed. And for the first time in years, Jennifer Hayes feels something she'd almost forgotten. Hope. Jennifer doesn't go straight home. She walks. Along the waterfront. Past tourists taking photos. Street musicians playing for spare change. The card burns in her purse. Not literally, but she feels it. Its presence. Its possibility. She finds herself at a bench overlooking the harbor. Sits. Watches boats drift by. The sun hangs low now. Golden hour. She pulls out her phone. Opens her notes app. Starts typing. Things I've been putting off. The list comes easily. Too easily. Finish my degree. Culinary management. 2 semesters left. Pay off student loans. $23,000. Fix my car. The check engine light has been on for 6 months. Visit Mom, Ohio. 2 years since she's seen her. Take a real cooking class. French techniques, pastry, the list grows. Line after line. Dreams she'd buried so deep she'd almost forgotten they existed. When did I stop believing? She thinks. When did I accept that barely surviving was enough? A text interrupts her thoughts. Unknown number. Hi, Jennifer. It's Adam. I hope this isn't intrusive. I wanted to send you something. Check your email. She opens her email app, refreshes. New message. From Adam Westfield. Subject line. For when you're ready. The email is brief. Professional but warm. Jennifer. Attached, you'll find contact information for financial advisors, attorneys, and resources that might help. No pressure. No expectations. Just tools if you need them. Also, my personal number. If you ever want to talk, take care. Adam below his signature. A phone number. His direct line. Jennifer reads it 3 times. He's not just giving her money. He's giving her guidance, support, a safety net. Tears blur her vision. But this time, they're different. Grateful. That night, Jennifer makes her first decision. She's going to finish her degree. She logs into the college website, checks tuition. Spring semester starts in 3 weeks. 2 classes, total cost, $4,200. Her hands hover over the keyboard. The card is in front of her, black, silent, waiting. She's never spent $4,000 at once in her life. But now, she takes a breath, types in the card information, hits submit, processing. Her heart pounds, approved. The confirmation email arrives instantly. She's enrolled. After 3 years away. She's going back. Jennifer closes her laptop. Sits in stunned silence. She just changed her life. With a click, the weight on her chest, the constant anxiety about money, about never being enough. It lifts, just slightly, but enough to breathe. The next morning, Jennifer wakes up different, not transformed. Not suddenly wealthy, but lighter. She makes coffee. Real coffee. Sits by her window. Watches the sunrise. Her phone buzzes. Text from David, her manager at the Harbor View. Hey, Jennifer. Can you cover lunch shift today? Sarah called in sick. A week ago, Jennifer would have said yes immediately. Needed the hours. The tips, but now, she types back, "Sorry, David, I have plans today. Can't make it." She hits send before she can second-guess herself. She does have plans. She's going to visit her mom. The drive to Ohio takes 8 hours. Jennifer leaves at dawn. Stops for gas. Doesn't worry about the cost. Buys good coffee. A breakfast sandwich. Plays music loud. She hasn't felt this free and she can't remember. Her mom, Linda, lives in a small apartment in Columbus. Retired nurse. Living on Social Security. Jennifer pulls up at 3 p.m., texts, "I'm outside." 30 seconds later, the door flies open. Linda Hayes is 58. Gray hair. Tired eyes. But when she sees Jennifer, her whole face lights up. "Baby girl, what are you doing here?" Jennifer climbs out, grins. Surprise, they hug, long, tight. The kind that says everything words can't. "How did you—" "I thought you couldn't afford—" "Things changed, Mom. I'll explain inside." They spend the evening talking. Jennifer tells her about Tuesday, about Isabella, about Adam, about the card. Linda cries. Happy tears. Proud tears. "You deserve this, sweetheart. You've worked so hard." Jennifer holds her mom's hand. "I'm going to be okay, Mom, better than okay. I'm going to build something real." Linda smiles. "I know you will. You always do." That night, Jennifer sleeps in her childhood bed, safe, loved, hopeful. And for the first time in years, she dreams not nightmares about bills, about failure. She dreams about her own restaurant, about teaching cooking classes, about helping others the way Adam helped her. She dreams of becoming. Jennifer returns to Charleston on Sunday evening. The drive back feels different. The same roads, same exits, same highway, but everything shifted. She's not running away from anything anymore. She's driving toward something, purpose, future, self. Monday morning, she walks into the harbor view for her shift. David looks up from the reservation book. Surprised. "Thought you were taking time off." "Just needed a weekend," Jennifer says. I'm back, but she's not. Not really. She's here, but her mind is already elsewhere. In classrooms, in kitchens, in possibilities. She works her shift. Professional, efficient, but detached. For the first time, this job feels temporary. A chapter ending. During her break, she sits in the back alley. Pulls out her phone. Texts Adam, "Thank you for everything. I enrolled in school. Visiting my mom. Small steps. But they feel huge." His response comes immediately. "That's wonderful, Jennifer. Proud of you. Remember? There are no small steps. Only brave ones." She smiles. Slips her phone back in her pocket. Brave. She likes that word. Spring semester begins 3 weeks later. Jennifer walks onto campus for the first time in 3 years. The buildings look the same. The students younger. Or maybe she just feels older. Her first class is culinary business management. Professor Anderson, a woman in her 50s. Former restaurant owner. Sharp eyes. No-nonsense demeanor. "This class will challenge you," she announces. Owning a restaurant isn't romantic. It's brutal, expensive, most fail within a year. If you're here for glory, leave now. No one leaves. Jennifer takes notes, absorbs everything. This is what she needs, reality, strategy, truth. After class, Professor Anderson stops her. "Jennifer Hayes?" "Yes, ma'am. You're the one who re-enrolled after 3 years. Paid in full." Jennifer nods. "Unsure where this is going. Why did you come back?" The question hangs in the air. Heavy, important, Jennifer thinks. Chooses her words carefully, "Because someone reminded me that surviving isn't the same as living." Professor Anderson studies her, then smiles. "Good answer. See you Wednesday." Over the next month, Jennifer's life transforms in small, deliberate ways. She quits one of her side jobs. Keeps the harbor view for now. Needs to stay grounded. Connected to where she came from. She uses the card sparingly. Tuition, books, car repairs. Her student loans, paid in full. $23,000 gone just like that. The day the confirmation arrives, Jennifer sits on her apartment floor and cries. Relief, disbelief, freedom. She texts Adam, "I'm debt-free." "For the first time since college?" "I don't know how to feel," his response. "Feel proud." "You earned this." Every bit of it. She also starts taking a French pastry class. Saturday mornings. A small culinary school downtown. The instructor, Chef Pierre, is exacting, demanding, perfect. Non, 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 he shouts when her croissants don't have enough layers. Again, from the beginning. Jennifer doesn't mind. She loves it. The precision, the craft, the transformation of flour and butter into art. After class one Saturday, Chef Pierre pulls her aside. You have talent, Jennifer. Natural feel for dough. Why are you not in culinary school full-time? I was at working, couldn't afford it. And now? She hesitates. Now. Things changed. He nods. Hands her a card. My friend runs a program. Le Cordon Bleu, Paris, Summer Intensive. 6 weeks. If you're serious, apply. Jennifer stares at the card. Paris, 6 weeks. The cost would be astronomical. But now, thank you, she whispers. I'll think about it. That night, she researches the program, tuition, housing, flights, total cost $18,000. Her stomach twists. That's more than she made in a year at the Harborview. But the card has no limit. She calls Adam. First time using his personal number. He answers on the second ring. Jennifer. Everything okay? Yes, sorry to bother you. I need advice, never a bother. What's on your mind? She tells him about the Paris program, the opportunity, the cost. Her hesitation, Adam listens. Doesn't interrupt. When she finishes, he's quiet for a moment. Can I ask you something? He finally says. Of course. If money wasn't a factor. Would you go? Yes, she answers immediately. Without question. Then go, Jennifer. That's what the card is for. Not just paying off debt, but investing in yourself, in your dreams, in becoming who you're meant to be. Her throat tightens. It feels like too much. It's not, trust me. 6 weeks in Paris learning from masters? That's not an expense. That's an investment. One that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. Jennifer closes her eyes. Takes a breath. Okay, she says. I'll apply. Good. And Jennifer? Yeah? Send me photos. I want to see your croissants, she laughs. A real laugh, light, free, deal. Jennifer submits her application that night. 2 weeks later. She's accepted. Le Cordon Bleu, Paris, summer intensive. June through July, she books her flight. Finds a small apartment near the school. Packs light, passport, knives, dreams. The night before she leaves, she stands in her apartment. Everything looks different now, smaller, a stepping stone, not a destination. Her phone buzzes. Text from Adam. Bon voyage, Jennifer. Paris is lucky to have you. Don't forget, you're not the same person who served tables a few months ago. You're becoming. Enjoy every moment. She reads it twice, saves it, locks her door. Heads to the airport. As the plane lifts off, Charleston disappearing below. Jennifer Hayes smiles. She's not running away. She's not escaping, she's flying toward herself. Paris in June is everything Jennifer imagined, and nothing like she expected. The city is beautiful. Impossibly so. Cobblestone streets, cafes on every corner, the Eiffel Tower visible from her window. But it's also overwhelming. Foreign. Her first morning, she gets lost. 3 times. Her French is terrible. High school basics. She orders coffee, says bonjour, and hopes for the best. The barista smiles. American? That obvious? Always. But it's kind. Jennifer sits at a small table, watches the city wake up. Everyone belongs here, except her, but that's okay. She came to learn. Le Cordon Bleu is intimidating. The building is old, historic, the kitchen's pristine. Stainless steel, marble countertops. Her classmates are from everywhere. Japan, Brazil, Australia, Germany, all serious. All talented. Chef Laurent teaches the program. 60s, white beard. Hands like an orchestra conductor. Cooking is not about recipes, he announces. It is about understanding, feeling, respecting the ingredients. Jennifer takes notes. Every word matters. The first week is brutal. They make croissants, over and over. Laminating dough, folding, rolling, chilling. Jennifer's first batch is acceptable, not good. Just fine. Chef Laurent tastes one. Chews thoughtfully. You are afraid, he says. Jennifer blinks. Excuse me? Afraid. Your hands hesitate. Pastry requires confidence. You must trust yourself. She stares at her croissants. Timid, careful, safe. Like her life used to be. Try again, Chef Laurent says. No fear. The second week, something shifts. Jennifer stops overthinking. Feels the dough. Trust her instincts, her croissants improve. Layers develop. Texture deepens, Chef Laurent tastes them, nods. Better. Much better. Now you are cooking, she grins. Exhausted but exhilarated. After class, she walks along the Seine, buys a crepe. Sits on a bench, her phone buzzes text from Adam. How's Paris? She types back, hard, really hard. But I love it. Learning about myself. His response, that's the real education. You're exactly where you need to be. Jennifer smiles. By week 4, Jennifer is different, more confident, more skilled, more alive. She makes tarts that don't crack, eclairs that shine, macarons with perfect feet. Her classmates notice, start asking questions. She becomes part of the community. One evening, Sophia invites her to dinner. A small bistro, they eat, drink wine, talk about dreams. Why did you come here? Sophia asks. Jennifer considers. Because someone believed in me before I believed in myself. Sophia raises her glass. To believers, they clink glasses. Stay until the restaurant closes. Jennifer walks home through quiet streets, peaceful. She thinks about Charleston, about Adam, about everything that led her here. One moment, one conversation, and now Paris transformation. The final week arrives, practical exam. 3 hours. They must create a complete French pastry service. Jennifer barely sleeps. The morning of the exam, she enters the kitchen, takes her station, breathes. Chef Laurent appears. Remember, no fear. Show us who you have become. The timer starts. Jennifer works, focused, fluid. Her hands move without thought. 3 hours later, she's done. Her station is covered in pastries. Golden croissants, glossy eclairs, delicate macarons. She steps back. Exhales. Chef Laurent walks the room, tastes, evaluates. When he reaches Jennifer's station, he pauses, picks up a croissant, breaks it open, tastes. A slow smile spreads across his face. Magnifique, he whispers. This is the work of someone who understands. Bravo, Jennifer. She nearly collapses. Relief, pride, joy. She did it. Jennifer leaves Paris with more than a certificate. She leaves with confidence, clarity, a vision of what comes next. The flight back to Charleston feels different. She's not the same person who left 2 months ago. That Jennifer was hesitant, unsure, still recovering from years of just surviving. This Jennifer knows what she wants. And more importantly, she knows she can achieve it. Home feels smaller now. Not in a bad way, just different. Her apartment. The harbor view, the streets she's walked 1,000 times. They're all familiar, comfortable, but no longer enough. She meets with David, her manager, the day after she returns. Welcome back, he says. Ready to jump back on the schedule? Jennifer takes a breath. Actually, I need to talk to you about something. David's face changes. He knows what's coming. I'm giving my 2 weeks' notice. I'm starting something new, he nods slowly. Not surprised. Maybe even proud. Your own place? Eventually, first, I need to plan, prepare, do this right. They shake hands. No hard feelings. Just respect. Gratitude. Endings that feel like beginnings. Jennifer spends the next month researching business. Plans, locations, permits, licenses, suppliers, costs. Opening a restaurant isn't romantic. Professor Anderson was right. It's brutal, complicated. Most fail. But Jennifer isn't most people anymore. She meets with the financial advisor Adam recommended. A woman named Patricia, sharp, no nonsense, experience written in every word. You have resources, Patricia says, reviewing Jennifer's situation. That's rare. Most restaurateurs go into massive debt. You don't have to, but you still need a solid plan. They work together, creating projections, budgets, contingencies. Jennifer learns about profit margins, overhead, break-even points. It's overwhelming, but also thrilling. This is real. This is happening. One evening, Jennifer calls Adam. They haven't spoken since she left Paris, just texts, updates, photos of croissants. Jennifer, he answers warmly. How's Charleston treating you? Good, really good. I'm planning my restaurant, finally. That's fantastic. Tell me about it. She does. The concept. French-American fusion. Breakfast and lunch only. Small space. 25 seats. Focus on pastries and brunch. Quality over quantity. Adam listens. Asks questions. Smart questions. Business questions? Have you found a location yet? Not yet. That's the hard part. Real estate here is expensive. Even with the card, I want to be smart, strategic. Smart is good, Adam agrees. But don't let fear creep back in. You've come too far for that, his words hit home. He's right. She's been hesitating, playing it safe again. There's a space, she admits, on King Street. Perfect location, perfect size. But the lease is significant. How significant? $3,500 a month, plus build-out costs, equipment, staffing. I'd need about $150,000 to open properly. Silence on the line. Jennifer's heart sinks. Maybe it's too much. Maybe she's overreaching. Do it, Adam says simply. What? Do it, sign the lease. Build your restaurant. This is what the card is for, Jennifer. Not just tuition, not just debt. This, your dream, your future. Tears prick her eyes. I don't want to take advantage. You've already given me so much. You haven't taken anything, Adam says firmly. You've earned everything. You went to Paris, you worked, you learned. You passed that exam. Now you're building something that will employ people. Feed people. Bring joy to people. That's not taking, that's giving back. Jennifer closes her eyes, breathes. Okay, she whispers. Okay, I'll do it. Good, send me the details. The address. I want to be there opening night. She laughs through tears. Deal. Jennifer signs the lease the next week. The space is perfect. High ceilings. Big windows. Exposed brick. She can see it already. Marble counters. Pastry cases. Small tables. Fresh flowers. Sunlight pouring in. She hires a contractor, an architect, starts designing the kitchen, the layout. Every detail matters. She names it Nonna's table. Simple, warm. A tribute to her grandmother who taught her that food is love. That feeding people is sacred. The build-out takes 3 months. Jennifer works alongside the contractors, painting, installing. Learning every inch of her space, she hires staff. A sous chef named Marcus. 2 servers. A barista. People who share her vision, her passion. She designs the menu. Croissants, pain au chocolat, quiche, avocado toast with house-made sourdough, French press coffee, fresh juices, everything she learned in Paris, everything she loves, combined into something uniquely hers. 2 weeks before opening, Jennifer stands in her empty restaurant. It's finished, beautiful, exactly what she imagined. Her phone buzzes, text from Adam. Ready? She types back, almost scared, excited, grateful. His response, that's the perfect combination. You're going to be amazing. Believe it? Jennifer looks around her restaurant. Her dream, made real, she believes it. Opening day arrives on a Tuesday morning in October. Jennifer wakes at 4 a.m., can't sleep anyway. Too much adrenaline, too much fear, too much everything. She arrives at Nonna's table in darkness, unlocks the door, turns on the lights, the space glows, warm, inviting. Hers, Marcus, arrives at 5 a.m. They work in silence, prepping, baking. The smell of butter and croissants fills the air. By 7 a.m., everything is ready. Pastries in the case, coffee brewing, tables set. Jennifer stands behind the counter, checks her reflection in the espresso machine. She looks terrified. You good? Marcus asks. No idea, she admits. Ask me tonight, he grins. You got this, boss. At 7:30, she unlocks the front door, flips the sign to open and waits. 5 minutes pass. No one comes. 10 minutes. Still empty. Jennifer's heart sinks. What if no one shows? What if this whole thing was a mistake? What if the door opens, an older woman enters? Gray hair, kind eyes. She looks around, smiles. Oh, this is lovely. Are you new? Jennifer exhales. Brand new. First day. Well then, I'll have a croissant and a cappuccino. Good luck, dear. Thank you, Jennifer whispers. She makes the cappuccino, plates the croissant. Her hands shake slightly. The woman takes a bite. Closes her eyes. Chews slowly. Jennifer holds her breath. Oh my, the woman says. This is extraordinary. Where did you learn to bake like this? Paris, le cordon bleu. The woman's eyes widen. It shows. This is the best croissant I've had outside of France. Jennifer nearly cries. Thank you. That means everything. By 9 a.m., the restaurant is full. Word spreads fast in Charleston. A new place. French pastries. A waitress turned chef. People come curious. Leave impressed. Jennifer works non-stop. taking orders, making coffee, greeting guests. Every table feels like a test. Every compliment, a small miracle. At noon, the door opens again. Adam walks in. Jennifer freezes. She knew he was coming, but seeing him here, in her space, it's overwhelming. He smiles, looks around, takes it all in. Jennifer, he says quietly. This is beautiful. She wipes her hands on her apron. Walks over. You came. Of course I came. I wouldn't miss this. They hug. Brief but genuine. Adam sits at a small table by the window. Jennifer brings him a menu. What do you recommend? He asks. Everything, she says. But the almond croissant is special. I make it the way Chef Laurent taught me. Then that's what I'll have. And coffee. Jennifer prepares his order personally. Perfect croissant. Perfect cappuccino. She sets it in front of him. Adam takes a bite. His expression changes, softens. This is incredible, Jennifer, truly. She sits across from him. Just for a moment. The restaurant is busy, but her staff has it covered. I can't believe this is real, she says. 6 months ago, I was serving tables, drowning in debt, no future. And now you're a restaurant owner, an entrepreneur, a chef, because of you. Adam shakes his head. No, because of you. I gave you a tool. You did the work. You made the choices. You took the risks. This is all you. Jennifer's eyes glisten. I'll never be able to thank you enough. You already have, Adam says. By becoming this, by building this, by proving that kindness. It ripples. It multiplies. It changes everything. They sit in comfortable silence, watching the restaurant hum with life. You know what the best part is? Adam adds, what? This is just the beginning. You're going to impact so many lives. Employ people, feed people, inspire people. That moment in the restaurant. When you helped Isabella, it wasn't just about us. It was about everyone you'll touch from this point forward. Jennifer swallows hard. She never thought about it that way. One act of kindness, leading to this, leading to jobs, to meals, to joy, to community, the ripple effect. That night after closing, Jennifer sits alone in her restaurant, exhausted, exhilarated, overwhelmed. The day was a success, beyond her wildest hopes. Every table filled, every pastry sold. Reviews already popping up online. 5 stars. Glowing words. She pulls out her phone. Texts Adam, thank you. For today. For everything. For seeing me when I couldn't see myself. His response comes immediately. You saved my sister's heart. I saved your dream. We're even. Now go build an empire, Jennifer laughs. Sets down her phone. Looks around her restaurant, Nana's table, her table. Where strangers become friends. Where food becomes love. Where dreams become real. She did it against all odds. Against all fear she became. 6 months pass. Nana's table becomes a Charleston institution. Lines form before opening. Reservations book weeks in advance. Food bloggers feature it. Magazines write about it. The girl who was invisible is now impossible to miss. But Jennifer hasn't changed. Not in the ways that matter. She still arrives at 4 a.m., still bakes alongside Marcus, still remembers regulars' names, still treats every croissant like it matters, because it does. The restaurant employs 12 people now. Jennifer hired carefully, people who needed chances, second starts, opportunities. There's Maya, single mother, 2 kids, no formal training. Jennifer taught her everything. Now she's the best pastry assistant in the kitchen. There's James, recently released from prison. Couldn't find work anywhere. Jennifer hired him as dishwasher. Within 3 months. Prep cook within 6. Sous chef. There's elderly Mr. Patterson, retired, lonely. Came in every morning for coffee. Jennifer offered him a job, host, greeter. He cried when she asked. You're giving people what Adam gave you. Marcus observes one morning. Jennifer pauses, considers. I guess I am. That's beautiful. She smiles. It's the only way I know how to say thank you. In March, something unexpected happens. A young woman walks in. Early 20s, nervous, she asks for Jennifer. I'm Jennifer. How can I help you? The woman's eyes fill with tears. I read about your story, online, about the billionaire. The card, the chance he gave you. Jennifer nods slowly. Her story leaked months ago. A local journalist connected the dots. Jennifer didn't confirm or deny, but people knew. I'm a waitress, the woman continues, working 3 jobs, student loans, no way out. And I needed to see that it's possible, that someone like me can become something. Jennifer's throat tightens. She sees herself 6 months ago, a year ago, drowning, desperate, dreaming. What's your name? Olivia. Sit down, Olivia. Let me get you coffee. They talk for an hour. Jennifer listens, really listens. Here's Olivia's story, her struggles, her dreams, her fear. When Olivia finishes, Jennifer writes something on a napkin, slides it across the table, a phone number, an email, names of scholarship programs, resources, connections. I can't give you a black card, Jennifer says gently, but I can give you information, guidance, a path forward. If you want it. Olivia stares at the napkin, tears streaming. Thank you. You have no idea what this means. I do, Jennifer says. I really do. That night, Jennifer calls Adam. They talk monthly now, friends, mentors to each other in different ways. Something happened today, she tells him. She explains about Olivia, about the conversation, about realizing. She can pay it forward. In her own way, Adam is quiet for a moment. Then, you know what you should do? What? Start a fund. For people like Olivia, hospitality workers, service industry, people with talent but no resources. Help them get training, education, start businesses. Jennifer's heart races. That's a big idea. You're ready for big ideas. I don't know how to start something like that. Yes, you do. You started a restaurant from nothing. This is the same thing, just bigger impact. Jennifer sits with the idea, feels it taking shape, growing. The Nona Fund, she says suddenly. Perfect. I'll need help, advisors, structure. I'll connect you with people. My foundation team. They'll guide you. But Jennifer, this has to be yours. Your vision, your heart. She nods even though he can't see. Okay, let's do it. By summer, the Nonna Fund is real. A registered nonprofit. Board members. Application process. Jennifer contributes $50,000 from the restaurant's profits. Adam matches it, then doubles it. Other donors join. Charleston business owners, philanthropists, people who believe in second chances. The first recipient is Olivia. Full scholarship to culinary school. Living expenses covered. Mentorship from Jennifer. The second is a single father. Wants to open a food truck. The fund provides startup capital, business training, support. The third, the fourth, the 10th, each one, a life changed. A dream realized, a chance given. Jennifer realizes something profound. Adam didn't just give her money. He gave her a model, a way of being in the world. See people, help people, trust people, invest in people. The returns are immeasurable. 1 year after opening Nana's Table, Jennifer stands in her restaurant. It's early morning. Before opening, the space is quiet, peaceful. She thinks about the journey, the crying woman, the black card, the note Paris, this restaurant, the fund, all of it. One moment changed everything, but it wasn't the card. It wasn't the money. It was being seen, being valued, being believed in, and now she does that for others. The cycle continues. The ripple expands. Jennifer Hayes is no longer invisible. She's a light. 2 years later, Nana's Table has expanded. A second location, a catering company, a cookbook in the works. The Nana Fund has helped over 50 people. Scholarships, business loans, mentorships, lives transformed. Jennifer is 29 now, successful, respected, but she hasn't forgotten where she came from. On a Tuesday afternoon, Jennifer receives an unexpected call. Is this Jennifer Hayes? Yes, who's calling? Isabella Romano. We met 2 years ago, at the Harborview. You helped me get to Naples. Jennifer's breath catches. Isabella, of course. How are you? I'm well. I'm in Charleston. Could we meet? I'd love to see your restaurant. Absolutely. Come tomorrow, lunch. Isabella walks into Nonna's Table at noon. She's different, lighter, peaceful, healed. They hug. Sit by the window. This place is beautiful, Isabella says. Adam told me about it. But seeing it, even better than I imagined. They talk. Isabella shares about her life in Milan, her healing after losing her grandmother. You gave me something precious, Isabella says. Time, those extra hours with Nonna. They meant everything. Because of you. Jennifer's eyes glisten. I'm so glad. After lunch, Isabella hands Jennifer an envelope. What's this? Inside, a check. $25,000. For the Nana Fund, Jennifer stares. Isabella, this is too much. It's not enough. You gave me time with my grandmother. Now I help you give that gift to others. Isabella pulls out her phone, shows a photo. A restaurant in Milan called Tempo. I opened it last year, Isabella explains. Inspired by you. By what you built. By the idea that food is love, connection. Jennifer laughs through tears. You opened a restaurant? Because of you. Because you showed me. One moment of kindness can change everything. That evening, Jennifer closes alone. She walks through the empty space, touches the tables, the counter. She thinks about the journey, the invisible waitress, the crying tourist, the billionaire, the card, Paris, this restaurant, Isabella, all of it. Because she stopped. Because she cared. One act of kindness. One moment of presence. It changed 3 lives. Then 50. Then hundreds. Jennifer pulls out her phone. Text Adam. Isabella came by today. Thank you. For everything. For seeing me. His response. You started the ripple, Jennifer. Keep going. The world needs more people like you. Jennifer smiles. Steps into the Charleston evening. The sun is setting. Golden light spills across the street. She's not invisible anymore. Not struggling. She's thriving, building, giving back. All because someone left something on a table. A note. A card. A chance, and she chose to believe. She was worth it. That choice changed everything. If this story touched your heart, we need your help. Hit that subscribe button. This channel shares real stories of transformation, of kindness, of second chances, stories that remind us humanity still exists. Leave a like if Jennifer's journey inspired you. It helps more people discover these stories. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next powerful story we share. And most importantly, comment below. Tell us, have you ever experienced a moment where someone's kindness changed your life? Or where your kindness changed someone else's? Share your story. Let's build a community of people who believe in seeing each other, in helping each other, in being the light. Because just like Jennifer learned, one moment can change everything. Your comment, your share, your kindness. It all matters. Thank you for watching. And remember, you never know when your small act of kindness might save someone's life. See you in the next story.